Captain's report, February 4th, 2531. 5 years. 5 long years. That's how long it took us to get Harvest back.
Go, go, go!
At first it was going well. Then setback after setback. Loss after loss. Made what was going to be a quick and decisive win into 5 years of hell. Of course, that's all Harvest is today. It's hell down there. But now it's ours again.
As I've said in previous videos, this is not meant to be a knockoff of CinemaSins or Gaming Sins, hence why there's no sin counter. Having said that, let me see if I have the story straight so far. First, the humans had Harvest, then the Covenant took it, then it took 5 years for the humans to take it back, and now the Covenant won it again. It took only days for the Covenant to invade and destroy the planet Reach, yet this early on in the war, it takes over 5 years for the Covenant to even make a foothold in Harvest. The Covenant are definitely utilizing their D-list force here.
Serena, status.
Standard orbit achieved. All systems normal.
Prep for pod launches, bring weapon systems online.
Expecting trouble, Captain?
Harvest may be ours again, but I don't think the Covenant appreciate that yet.
How does the planet Harvest qualify as quote-unquote yours when you know damn well the Covenant are still attacking it?
Definitely plenty of bad guys down here, Captain. And they found something in the ice.
Damn it. That complicates our mission. Anders, what have you got?
Captain, scans of the northern polar regions show some interesting Covenant activity on the surface. There's some kind of structure down there.
What do you think they're looking for?
That's what we're here to find out. We're to bring Alpha Base up to operational status and take control of that site.
I'll get my equipment ready, Captain.
Lady, there's no way you're coming down here on the first burn.
Resting bitch face.
Captain, Alpha is toast. Nothing for me to pull back to. Suggest you hold that back up for now.
We need to turn that around, Sergeant.
Thank you for your insight, Captain. I will promptly follow that under shit I already know.
What made you choose my observation deck as your lab, Professor?
I like the view. It adds perspective to my work.
Forge doesn't think it's safe for you to go down there yet. He's quite insistent.
I can be quite insistent too, Captain. I can take care of myself.
And as we find out later, no. No, you cannot.
Now that's not what I expected.
Heresy! Remove this filth!
The Covenant could have easily taken these UNSC forces by surprise. Instead, they decided to uncloak themselves and even announce their presence.
This is Forge. We've been ambushed at the relic site. I'm pinned down with Anders. We've taken heavy losses. We need reinforcements now.
Sergeant, Alpha Base won't be able to respond in time. We've got Grizzlies inbound from Spirit of Fire. Hold on down there.
Ah, Grizzly tanks. Forge's pet project.
Wait a second. You waited till just now to deploy Grizzly tanks, considering how many times Sergeant Forge and his troops have already been under siege? Not only is your strategy terrible, Captain Cutter, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to demote you back down to platoon dishwasher.
So, all it did was point here.
In the 30 seconds I had to examine the artifact, yes, all it did was point at a second star system.
Arcadia colony, to be precise. Population a little under 3 million, largely unexplored, but apparently quite the vacation resort.
There's something there, Captain, and I think it's important that we get to it before the Covenant do.
Our orders are to investigate Harvest. We still don't know a lot about what's going on down there.
I understand that, Captain, but everything I see here tells me that we need to get to Arcadia to figure this out.
Very well, Professor. I'll clear it with Admiral Cole. Serena, set course for Arcadia.
Aye, sir. Crazy mystery trip to Arcadia plotted in, spinning up FTL drive.
Serena, get out of my lab.
You.
Arbiter, you are unusually quiet. What troubles occupy your thoughts?
Hierarch, I do not wish to be impudent, but you have charged me with the destruction of humanity.
A most noble cause for one with such a troubled past.
And I am thankful for my task. But sire, you have me skulk in ancient ruins and search empty temples. How does this help me accomplish my goal?
The war with the humans will require a great deal many more machines than we can currently muster.
I will take what we have.
And leave us defenseless?
Alright, a few things here. First of all, the Arbiter quickly and aggressively withdrew his swords. That's like holding a firearm to your superior officer. He should have been shot immediately. Second, why does the Prophet of Regret need these super ships? They're already winning the war. It seems like they're going too far out of their way for absolutely nothing. And finally, apparently these ships are extremely important to the Prophet of Regret, yet after Halo Wars, we never hear about them again.
Hey, how about one for the scrapbook, Professor?
If you don't mind, Sergeant, I'm trying to document this area for study.
Come with me.
See? Dr. Anders can take care of herself. Not.
Freak!
As you wish.
Sergeant Forge survives this. The flood outbreak on the Shield world is never explained, and despite the fact this is the first time that anything of sufficient biomass has landed here, they somehow managed to spread very quickly, covering nearly the entire surface of the planet. And if the planet had already been covered from pole to pole since the Flood Forerunner War, why is there not a grave mine in place already? There most definitely was on Installation 05, but here we're just seeing the beginning of a grave mine known as a proto-grave mine starting to form. Flood evolution continues to baffle me. Hidden Xperia, I might need your help with this one.
Starboard!
Hard starboard, aye. Captain, they are charging weapons.
Battle stations. Bring weapons online. Tell Forge he's not done out there yet.
Alerting the sergeant. Aye, sir.
So at this point of the game, Sergeant Forge and his troops are on top of the Spirit of Fire defending it, and yet somehow they're still alive. This means they survived a steep incline by the Spirit of Fire, a collision with a giant Covenant ship, and the subsequent bombardment by Covenant plasma cannons. I'm ruling in favor of space magic on this one.
Restraints off. Your judgment has waited long enough.
Just get it over with.
Tell me again how the Covenant already know that only humans can activate Forerunner technology, and if they do know this, how do they know that they can take control of the super ships? There seems to be a massive hole in their so-called perfect plan.
The ancients have granted us the power to doom your race. Let the deconstruction of our gifts begin. The majesty of our new fleet will be unparalleled.
Nothing ventured. Surface. That worked out pretty well. Or maybe not.
Lady, I haven't got all day.
Whoa, hold up there, Sergeant Forge. The lady can take care of herself, remember? Don't spoil her fun.
Is this really going to work, Professor?
I believe this is our best hope. The overloaded FTL reactor will cause a chain reaction in the sun.
Enough to destroy all the ships here before the Covenant can get a chance to make anything from them.
Well, put simply, Captain, our reactor will cause the sun to go supernova, leaving nothing here but dust.
That's the weak part of this plan, if you ask me. We've no way home without that reactor.
One problem at a time, Serena. If the Covenant get their hands on these ships, it will mean the end of the war. We'll take our chances here to give humanity some hope.
I know it's been a tough call, Captain. But it's the right one.
Spirit of Fire, this is Forge. She's buttoned up and ready to go.
Deliver that package safely, Sergeant.
Keep the coffee hot. I'll be back before you know it.
I'll be monitoring you from here, Sergeant.
Well, it'll be pretty obvious if he succeeds.
This is Victor 397. Stabilizers out. We can't carry her. Going down. Clear the area. We are dropping cargo.
I don't want to take any more chances flying that core in. We're changing this to a ground operation.
I'm no military genius, but would you really be that much better off utilizing a ground operation instead of air? You know, simply flying it from point A to point B with just bigger and better ships? And why did you rely on only Pelicans to begin with when we know you have vultures on board the Spirit of Fire? Get back to that dishwashing, Captain.
Gentlemen, we're burning sunshine here. Sergeant. Lieutenant? Take care of those elites. He's mine. Let's go.
Not gonna lie, this is one of the most badass scenes in all of Halo. Having said that, why do none of the elites here have any ranged weapons at all whatsoever? They're all armed with spears instead. I'm beginning to think it's not really stronger, more powerful ships that you need, rather than just smarter Covenant.
Like the rest of your race, weak and undisciplined.
That's racist.
There will be no female to save you this time.
Look me in the eye and say that.
As you wish. My face will be the last thing your pathetic eyes ever see.
And for the record, I would have kicked your ass the first time if the lady hadn't stopped me.
The Arbiter listens to Sergeant Forge rather than just simply shooting him. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the aliens in this game are bad at aliening. And now we know exactly why there was a position open for Arbiter in Halo 2.
Hangar Bay reports all crews checked in.
Then let's not outstay our welcome. Best speed away.
Captain, the gravity field from the sun is expanding. We're not going anywhere.
Let's see if we can't turn that to our advantage. Serena, plot a course that takes us into the sun. We're going to slingshot around it.
threading a needle while accelerating around an exploding star inside a planet that's falling apart? Well, sure. Why not?
Serena would be excellent at explaining everything wrong with Halo. And that is officially everything wrong with Halo Wars. So do you agree with my list? And what did you find to be most flawed with the game? You can let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter at MythicTyrant. A link to my Twitter feed can be found in the description below. And if you like this video and you want to see more, and you want to stay up to date on all your Halo news, tips, tricks, and secrets, click that subscribe button for more great content every single day right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys and gals. I'll catch you right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.